Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome back to our Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader Let's Play, where we're in the middle of a massive battle on board our ship as we travel from system to system through the ever-dangerous warp. Folks, I cannot stress enough how ridiculously cool this game has been so far. I know I sound like a bit of a broken record, and for that I apologize, but my goodness, just consider these random encounters where we've met all of the Chaos Gods, pretty much. Consider the strange character moments we've been seeing. Consider the intensity of these combat scenarios. It's been such a blast in so many different ways, and if you've been enjoying watching this playthrough as much as I've been enjoying playing it, folks, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving those likes and comments down below. They do make a very big difference in letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel and letting me know what I should keep doing, what I should slow down, or how I should adjust my overall approach. Now, this episode is episode 25. That is a massive milestone, so I hope you don't mind me very quickly mentioning, folks, that if you've been really enjoying this series, then I humbly request that you maybe consider becoming a channel member or patron. Links to both of those are in the description down below, or you can click the join button just below the video, or separately, you might want to consider leaving a super thanks instead, which is the little heart-shaped button right next to the join button below the video. Again, no obligation, no pressure, just mentioning it because it's a nice way to support the channel beyond your viewership, your likes, and your comments, which I greatly appreciate as well. But with that all said and set aside, folks, my goodness, 25 hours plus of gameplay in, and there is still so much more to explore and discover and enjoy. For example, with this battle, we just engaged with a couple of plague bearers. Now, they've been taken care of, just doing a quick recap over here, but unfortunately in taking care of them, we have seen these undead rise up to take us on. Now, they don't seem all that threatening, but they are quite numerous, so it's going to cause us a bit of trouble, and at the same time, we're also seeing the spread of this toxin, these fumes, I suppose, and Heinrichs over here has been hit by them, right? Argenta has been hit by them as well, and Abelard too, so that's going to cause us some damage over time, so we're on a bit of a time limit. We have to make sure we're operating quickly over here, or of course we can try and fight against the toxin effects in some other ways as well, which might be worth investigating depending on how long it takes us to take some of these guys out. My goodness, there are there are a lot of them, eh? Yeah, there are a lot of them. I will say though, and it was mentioned in the comments of the previous episode as well, I was rather surprised by how quick the plague bearers actually were. They moved extremely quickly, and that did take me by surprise. It was also pointed out that it was interesting to see them use a melee weapon that was effective from that extra range. It had like a reach of 2 basically, and I guess I find that a little funny because yeah, I would expect Nurgle demons to, you know, want to come in close and give you that hug of life or death, as the case might be. Nonetheless, we'll be giving them their hugs of death, folks. And Argenta's turn over here. Flip on back to Cassia, just as a reminder, that wasn't actually Argenta's turn. She was given her opportunity to act ahead of time using Bring It Down, and now we're back to Cassia, who I suppose could use get back in the fight on somebody to relieve them of that toxin status. Now, these guys are only going to take that hit for... Oh, actually, hang on a second. I was ready to say they're only going to take that hit for 1 round, because for Argenta and for Abelard, it says 1 round each, but with Heinrichs over here, it's actually permanent. So, why don't we go ahead and use Get Back in the Fight on Heinrichs, because we can't because he's too far away. Okay, excellent. Can I move Cassia? I could get closer with Cassia. She is going to take an attack of opportunity in doing so, but it's probably worth it if it would save Heinrichs some trouble. It's just 1 step forward. We'll end up in melee with this plagued undead. We'll take an attack of opportunity from this one, but we got plenty of health on Cassia, so I think we'll be okay in taking our chance here. Is there any other direction in which I could move? I can't like disengage completely because that takes us just too far away from Heinrichs, right? So sure, I'll take a chance over here. Let's step forward and let's go ahead and use Get Back in the Fight on Heinrichs, and hopefully he'll be okay as we take a bit of a hit there. And Heinrichs? Yeah, no more toxin. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say that was probably worth it. We took barely any damage, and I'm not too concerned about this plagued undead either. Let's go ahead and finally end Cassia's turn and see what the enemy actually gets up to. These guys are going to creep a little bit closer. They're just armed with like axes and knives, and oh god, why did I have to downplay their capabilities? Ooh, didn't like that either. Okay. Alright, that's much better. Getting a couple of dodges in and parries in here and there. What about over here? Good. Another parry. Excellent. though it looks as though everyone's been hit with the toxins now. At least it's no longer permanent. The one on Heinrichs would last 3 rounds. The one on, oh god, also 3 rounds on Pascal, 3 rounds on Cassia. Argenta is actually free, and 1 round for Abelard over here. The Rogue Trader is also free. Argenta, you are up. You got 3 rounds left in your bolter. Why am I unable to reload? That doesn't make any sense to me. But how do I want to approach the situation here? Do I want to flip to our Flamer and not be able to use it? You know what? I think the game's bugged out, and I think I made that happen because I saved in the middle of a combat scenario, and I think the game got confused over whose turn it was previously and whether it was Bring It Down or it was actively Argenta's turn. So even though she has all of her action points and movement points, the game is not reading those action points, and we can't do anything. Dang, that's actually going to hurt a lot. I can't throw grenades. I can barely get a shot off. I don't want to use Second Wind because we're already a little fatigued, and I don't want to increase that stack because that'll cause us trouble. So unfortunately, in the interest of a good cliffhanger, we have now found ourselves in a touch of danger. Who goes after Argenta? This plagued undead over here, too far away. Then we've got Abelard, and then this guy over here. Rogue Trader, and then this guy over here. Okay, so a couple of different targets potentially worth hitting. Heinrichs is in a lot of trouble, actually. He's at about 50% HP. That is a little nerve-wracking. What if we hit this guy over here, 90% chance to hit? Maybe a Righteous Fury will finish him off, and then we don't have to worry about him as much. Let's go for it. And of course we're going to miss. Okay, not a fan of that. We'll end the turn, and hopefully in the next round, Argenta will actually have her full turn available to her, or maybe the Rogue Trader will be able to hit her with a Bring It Down, and then she'll be able to use her Burst Fire or something. Saying that now makes me realize I probably should have positioned her a bit better, knowing that that was eventually coming. But hey, no use crying over spilt milk. Let's end her turn there. This plagued undead is going to make his way up. Hopefully he's not going to, yeah, close the gap. Excellent. Abelard, you are up. What to do with you? I suppose I could swing at this guy, potentially eliminate him. 100% chance to hit. Can I charge over here? I think I'm too close, eh? Actually, I can't even line it up for some reason. Fair enough. I can't charge up there. They're too close for sure. And buddy here is also too close, unfortunately. Okay, that's not the end of the world. This slash isn't going to hit all of them, unfortunately. It is what it is. I suppose we can go ahead and use Forceful Strike to try and knock this guy down if we don't actually get the kill. And it was pointed out to me that Forceful Strike might not carry over from this turn to the next. And you might be right. It says the fighter's next melee attack has a greater chance to knock down an enemy. It doesn't specify which turn it kind of fades off or anything. So I've been assuming that it lasts until that next melee attack, but who knows. Nonetheless, Forceful Strike. Let's try and get the job done over here. I mean, alternatively, I could have tossed a grenade, I suppose, and maybe hit both of them. No, actually, I can't toss a grenade that close. I can't just roll it at my feet. Fair enough. Let's then go ahead with our regular strike over here and hopefully eliminate this plagued undead with some Righteous Fury. Come on, baby, please. Come on. All right, I'll take it. I'll take him being flung back. I could actually charge after him as well to finish him off. Again, this guy's too close, so at least we could eliminate him. He doesn't go until next turn, so I suppose it's a bit of a waste in that sense. What other alternative do I have, really? What I'm thinking is we pop Endure and we go in with a charge and probably take a hit of the toxins as well as a result, but better to get some damage output than none, right? So sure, Endure, and let's go for the charge over here, and eventually we should be able to turn around and perhaps charge back at this guy or at literally anybody else. Let's go up over here for now, though. Good stuff. Righteous Fury finished him off. Did not get hit by toxins or anything, so that's good to see. And I suppose I could use Taunting Scream to draw people to me now instead. And Abelard is in a pretty good spot overall, and I suppose we could use his Taunting Scream to maybe save Heinrichs. Ah, it's just short. Are you for real right now? It's just short of these guys. Oh, man. That's just my luck. Okay, we're okay. Abelard's turn is done. Over to this guy over here. He's going to take a swing at the Rogue Trader. Going to cause some damage with his knife, but it's really not the end of the world. All right, what to do here? What to do? We have a frag grenade on hand. It could cause a lot of friendly fire tossing that up over here, but it could also eliminate these two plagued undead, which doesn't seem like a terrible idea, truth be told. What else could we do? We could use Bring It Down on Abelard. What's he going to do? He's going to hit these guys with a Melta. That's not bad, actually. I could potentially hit both of them? No, I don't think so, actually. Don't think so, but it is tempting to hit Abelard with a Bring It Down. What else do we have? We have, obviously, Argenta. Argenta could turn around and pop a shot at the Plagued Undead over here. If she were to burst without a controlled burst, it would mainly be friendly fire, which is what I'm most nervous about. So, you know what? Here, I'm going to take a chance. If I use this option on Abelard, I could bring him right up to, like, here or so, and then he might be able to use his Melta on both of these guys. So let's try that. Let's bring Abelard up to that corner. Get you moving first, buddy. Let's go. Right up to here. That should be good enough. And your turn there. And then bring it down on Abelard as well. No line of sight. Of course, no line of sight. Do I want to risk... oh, man. What a bummer. Do I want to risk an attack of opportunity on me? It's not the end of the world. What's the worst that could happen, right? Creep up to there. Bring it down on Abelard. Hopefully, he'll be able to hit at least maybe these two. If not these two, with his Melta. And then we can turn around and take a swing at the Plagued Undead as well with the Rogue Trader himself, because he'll have 2 action points left over. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll take the risk. Let's go. No attack of opportunity. Did he already swing once or something? That was a surprise. Nonetheless, Abelard, let's use your Melta to pop a Melta Scorching Shot up over here. Beautiful. We will be able to hit both of them. I could alternatively hit both of these guys. Looks like a no on that. Cool. All right, sure. I'll take these guys down then. Sounds good to me. Pop a shot up over here. And get the job done. Let's go for it. Come on. You know what? I'll take it. I would have liked to see both of them dead, but I'll take the one. End our turn there, and the Rogue Trader can now turn around and take a swing with the Elite Chainsword on this Plagued Undead. Though we do have the option to use the Thunder Hammer instead. Does it really make a difference? Not really. So let's stick with the Elite Chainsword. Let's pretend I didn't experiment with which weapons I was holding, because it's less cool that way. And let's go in with a strike of the Elite Chainsword. Let's go for it. Down you go. Beautiful. Oh my god, lopped his legs right off. And why don't we go ahead and pop Kill Zone Stratagem on who? Maybe down over here, because there's quite a few targets here. They're just not tightly packed enough. The other option, of course, is to use Get Back in the Fight to relieve Heinrichs of his intoxined state. Not intoxicated, though I guess technically yes. Let's free him of that pressure, shall we? We don't have line of sight, so we can't. God damn it. All right, anybody? Argenta does not need that help. Cassia is unavailable. No line of sight. No, target is too far. Right, of course. Okay. Okay, all right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Voice of command. That's not gonna help. Let's go ahead and pop our kill zone stratagem over here just to make sure we're maximizing our hits. No line of sight. Come on. Fine. Pop it over here instead then. Gonna get the same targets ultimately. And end our turn there. For a bunch of Plagued Undead to now move into Abelard. Gonna cause some damage. We're okay. Heinrichs. Heinrichs, what happened here, buddy? Come on, I need you to be able to use your abilities. He can't even attack. Can he not attack? Unavailable. Alright, lesson learned. Don't save in the middle of a battle, I suppose. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. He can't do anything but move. And why would I move him? Just to take an attack of opportunity? That doesn't make any sense. So, sure, let's end your turn there. And hopefully next turn he'll actually have access to all of his actions and stuff. Otherwise, we're in a lot of trouble. Pascal, at least you can do your stuff. We have the Brutal Strike available to us over here. Can I not hit both of them? I can. If I Brutal Strike the empty space in front of us, I guess he swings it in an arc, and it'll ultimately hit both the Plagued Undead around us. Is there anything else I would like to do instead? Nope, this seems like the logical choice here. So let's go for it. Hit them both, please. I need this. Nice. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was great. That was perfect. Okay, let's go with study enemies, I suppose, right? We got a nice big clump of them. So, yeah, let's drop this over here. I don't know how much of a difference that'll actually make. And that'll be your turn done. Excellent. Got this Plagued Undead moving up now. We're okay. We're okay. Someone might go down temporarily. Probably Heinrichs, but overall, we're fine. I think. God damn it. Don't add insult to injury. Oh, these guys are just ganging up on... Ooh. Wow, actually managed to dodge that. That's genuinely impressive. Wait, are more of them rising up? Oh no. Oh no. That's... Oh no. Okay, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little more concerned now than I was moments ago. What to do? All right, hang on a second. So, Cassia, let's go ahead and use move on Heinrichs. He's in so much trouble. Dude's gonna die. I was gonna get Heinrichs out of there so that Argenta could turn around and burst fire, but I might just have to pray for a controlled burst opportunity there. All right, so let's go ahead and use overwhelming stratagem. By the way, yes, I am aware that using Grand Strategist reduces ballistic skill, but it's a risk I've typically been willing to take because of that extra rate of fire. It's a dice roll I find acceptable. Maybe I should be a bit more wary of that though. But nonetheless, overwhelming stratagem. Pop this down here for the time being. Or anybody else can benefit from it? The rogue trader, I suppose. No, he can't. All right, sure. We'll just pop it down over here. And if I preserve that one action point from Grand Strategist, what could I do instead? I could use bring it down on Argenta, and she could burst fire, and then I could use my own burst fire up over here. Though, of course, I don't have controlled burst, so I'm more likely to actually kill Heinrichs. So I don't really want to use it. Same thing with Lidless Stare, right? I could cause him quite a bit of damage, but I would also hurt Heinrichs. Actually, hang on a second. Lidless Stare. That does how much damage? All creatures in a cone suffer damage equal to Navigator's willpower bonus. Willpower bonus of 5. Wait, no, that can't be right. Hang on a second. Cassia, your willpower bonus is 5. Oh, you know what? That is right. I was thinking willpower bonus divided by 2 for some reason, even though that's not what I read. Okay, so we can cause 5 damage with Cassia's Lidless Stare. If we do come up to here and pop this... it's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. Though it obviously puts us out of position to use Bring It Down on Argenta. It would allow us to maybe use Assail from Heinrichs if we use Bring It Down on him instead. Maybe that's more worthwhile than risking Argenta not having access to a controlled burst. If I come up over here and use Bring It Down, Heinrichs is within reach. I'm glad I checked because that's very close to not being in reach. So let's go ahead and use, yes, Lidless Stare. Point in this general direction. And hope for the best, I suppose. Oh, this should be good. Let's go for it. Come on, Cassia. Get some work done here. 10 damage. Wipe them all out. That's what I was thinking. I remember seeing 10 pop up every time I've used it. So what did I miss here? Anyone gazing into the depths, blah, 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 blah. All creatures in a cone suffer damage equal to the Navigator's willpower bonus. On a failed willpower test, they also become stunned, and an incoming damage doubles. They failed their willpower tests, and so they got absolutely murdered. Well done, Cassia. Oh my goodness, that was dope. Okay, excellent. So those guys got... Oh, just look at this. That's beautiful. But we can still use Bring It Down on Heinrichs, I suppose, to maybe charge up over here, get some damage done that way. That sounds good to me. Heinrichs, come on, buddy. Let's get some work done here. Let's get some work done here. No, he's still not able to do anything. This is not good. I really hope this is only for this battle. But this means that Argenta won't be able to do anything either. So let's end Heinrichs' turn there. Let's end Cassia's turn there as well. And let's let these guys gang up on Abelard. I think he'll be just fine. Dodge that one. But he's coming up over here behind Pascal. Managed to dodge that. Excellent. And more of them. There's so many of them. Righteous Fury, honest. Are you for real? And Heinrichs is definitely going to drop unless I can hit him with something to heal him. Though it looks as though Argenta now does have access to all of her abilities. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have pulled the trigger on Bring It Down on Heinrichs. It's fine. It's fine. I live a life of regrets, but it's okay. You win some, you lose some. I'm a little bummed out by my positioning right now, because if I'd had this stratagem up over here, Argenta could come up over here and controlled burst down a straight line and potentially cause a lot of damage. But that's not where we're standing. We're standing over here, and so my controlled burst can only... No, don't go down there. My controlled burst can only hit these two, but we will hit them with 6 shots. Not bad. And again, a controlled burst means that the rogue trader is safe, So we can do this and then use shot on the run to maybe get around behind somebody and finish them off. Let's try it. Let's hope for some righteous furies over here. Let's fire away. Let's go for it. Come on. Come on. Of course. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. But it's okay. Shot on the run. Let's move up to here. Or rather, let's move up to here maybe and get burst fire up this way. 28% chance to hit. Or do we just do a regular shot? 80% chance to hit. Maybe get a righteous fury. Let's, sure, let's go for it. Wow, are you for real right now? Okay. End our turn there. Avalord, you're up. How do I keep Heinrichs alive? We're too far away to hit him with a medikit. We can't use our Melta because we're stuck in melee right now, so let's flip over to our lovely Epiphany and maybe use our Slash to potentially kill both of these guys. Let's go ahead and activate Forceful Strike. Good stuff. And, yeah, let's slash away. Again, hoping to eliminate both of these guys with a Righteous Fury or two. Come on. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. And then I could... Can't dash or anything. Just trying to figure out how I could maybe get closer to Heinrichs. I can't. There's no way to get closer to Heinrichs. And I can't charge this guy because he's too close, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yes. And I can't charge up to... Oh, I can charge up to that guy, actually. Alright, may as well. Let's try and finish this fight sooner rather than later. Oh, no, you know what I could do? Hang on a second. Do I really care about Heinrich staying upright? Because I could pop Onslaught, move closer to him, and then hit him with the medikit. Actually, no, I can't, because this takes 1 action point, this takes 2, and we only have 2. Alright, that makes a decision for us. Let's go ahead and charge this Plagued Undead. Finish him off. Let's go. Beautiful. Are you for real? He survived? Come on, man. Let's pop Endure and end Avalard's turn there. And it'll be the Rogue Trader next, right? On our side, I mean. We're okay, we're okay. There's just so many of them. There's just so many of them. Okay, Rogue Trader, you're up. Do I want to use Bring It Down on Argenta? Have her pop a few shots. I could also use the Go, Go, Go or Move, Move, Move on Argenta. Get her, like, more up over here to fire with a Burst Fire. Nah, it's just going to kill us. It's just going to kill us. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and use Kill Zone Stratagem over here to help as best as possible. Let's get... kind of tempting to use a Slash over here. Yeah, it'll hurt Avalard, but it'll potentially kill these guys as well. Avalard, my apologies, but it had to be done. Come on. You know what? That was okay. Could have been better, but I'll take it. And let's use Bring It Down on Argenta to hopefully actually finish somebody off over here. Who goes next? Who goes next? This guy. And then that guy up there? No, the guy that's closer to the bottom. Alright, cool. Oh, man, I could burst. A lot of friendly fire, potentially. What's the worst that could happen? Let's go for it. Fire away. Come on. Nice, nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. A little bit of friendly fire, but we're okay. And Argenta's turn, and the Rogue Trader's turn. These guys are going to move up closer, and then it's going to be Heinrichs dropping dead, I'm pretty confident. Down he goes. And so Pascal is up next. Pascal, what to do with you? We've got our Omniscient Axe with which you can strike. Try and finish Buddy off over here. Down you go. And apart from that, I suppose I could get an Extermination mark down somewhere. Or target the weakness, I guess. Yeah, sure. Target the weakness. For 1 turn, all allies gain half the benefits of Adept's Study Enemies and Study Defenses ability. Sure. Haven't been 100% confident about exactly how that functions, but why not? Study Defenses. The Adept tries to find weaknesses of the studied enemy, etc., etc., etc. Let's get an Extermination mark on Buddy over here. Sure. I really got to learn these abilities a bit better on Pascal, but let's end that turn there. Cassia, you're up next. So this means we're at the top of a new round, eh? Yeah, we are indeed. Okay. Cannot eliminate both of these guys with a single lidless stare. I could potentially eliminate one of them. Okay, fair enough. I could also try Burst Fire down over here. 4 shots. That's not all that much. Did this guy just rise up? I don't remember anybody being right next to Argenta, so this guy's got to be fresh, right? Holy crap, they got to stop, man. They got to stop. If I creep up to here, and I fire down this way, that's not bad. A lot of potential. 4 shots. All right, you know what? I'm going to try and focus on myself over here. Overwhelming stratagem. And then we use our Grand Strategist, leaving us with 3 action points. That'll allow me to burst fire down this line and hopefully get some good clean hits. Let's go for it. It's worth a shot. Let's go for it. I can't believe I'm doing this. Probably a terrible idea. If I try for the burst right now, that's what? 65% chance to hit this guy and then zeros for everybody else until, you know, we go astray, I suppose. Sure, let's get Grand Strategist as well. And let's pop that burst fire. 45% chance as expected. But you know what? I'll take it. That's 8 shots. Let's hope for the best. Come on, Cassia. Come on. Prove your worth once more. Nice. 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 You know what? I'll take it. That's 2 kills. I'll take it. What else can we do, though? Get back in the fight? Who needs that? Cassia perhaps needs that. No one else is in range. Can I use it on myself? No, I can't. That's okay. We'll take a bit of toxin damage. Otherwise, I suppose move can't be used on myself either. So that is Cassia's turn done, right? Yes, indeed. Okay, cool. Done there. This guy's going to take a swing. We're going to dodge and parry. Excellent. This guy's going to move into Cassia, of course. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay, good stuff. Argenta, what to do with you? Of course, stuck in point-blank range. We don't have a pistol. It's not ideal. Can I controlled burst despite having somebody right next to me? Looks like I can. So, sure. Our best option, I guess. Let's go for it. Down you go. A little bit of damage there. That's not too bad. I guess I could use shot on the run. Risk an attack of opportunity on us. But, then turn around and fire at this guy. I gotta actually leave first. Then I can turn around. Ooh. Regular shot. 80% chance to hit. That's gotta work, right? Or do I burst fire down over here? That's probably a better call. Yeah, let's go for it. Down you go. Come on, really? You gotta do me like that? That's okay, we're fine. We're fine. Argenta's turn is done. Abelard is up next. Okay, Abelard, what to do with you? Do we go ahead and charge up this way? We can reach him. We can actually eliminate him. Don't know how much damage we'll take ourselves. And then we'll be able to turn around and maybe burst fire on this plagued undead. What's the range on this thing? Not that great, but it does look like we have reach. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and charge up over here. Nice, Righteous Fury. Turn around and burst fire because that's just kind of cool. Fire away. Come on. There we go. One more like that's all we need. Come on. Come on. Yes! Beautiful, Righteous Fury. Love it. Absolutely love it. Pop Endure. We should be good. Your turn is done. This guy's gonna do what now? Gonna move up to Argenta and heal. Excuse me? What? What? I didn't see that coming. How did that happen? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Rogue Trader, Pascal, and then back to Cassia. Alright. What to do here then? Got 2 guys over here. This guy. Who moves next? This guy, eh? Can I pop him? Should be able to. The overcharge, 39% chance to hit. If I creep up to here, what are my chances? 59%. Regular shot, might not kill him. Okay, so if I go with the overcharge, I'll have 3 action points left over, and then I guess Pascal could bring it down and try and hit this guy. Sure, not my usual MO, but I'll take it. Doesn't hurt, I guess. Sure. Go ahead with the plasma overcharge, extra damage on this guy, 59% chance to hit. Hopefully this will work out. Come on, baby. Attack of opportunity, parried. And we miss. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and bring it down on Pascal. Because again, he's not engaged in melee, which allows us to then do, well, I guess we should focus on this guy. Right? Because he actually goes this round, so I suppose that makes sense. Overcharge, 55% chance to hit isn't that amazing, but I'll take it. Down he goes. Excellent. 22 damage. Love it. End our turn there. Back to the Rogue Trader. Let's go ahead and use, I guess, get back in the fight on Argenta. Might as well, right? Get rid of that toxin. And the Rogue Trader's turn there. Pascal, you're actually up now. What do we want to do with you? Do we go ahead and eliminate this plagued undead? Who goes first? Buddy over there, eh? But Cassia's right next to them. Can probably move away, hopefully dodge their attack of opportunity, and then eliminate them. Then who? It's this guy, and then that guy. Alright, fair enough. Let's go ahead and eliminate this guy then. I suppose I could creep on up and use our Omniscient Axe and hope for the best. Come on, baby, please. Down you go. Excellent. Righteous Fury. Love it. So righteous. Machine Spirit Communication, I suppose, can pop over here to help Cassia out with her current situation. Sure, why not? And separately, I guess I could use... what? Target the weakness. Again, not really 100% confident in how that works, but I'll take it. End our turn there. Cassia, you're up. Can I don't have a melee. I do not. Correct. I guess I could pull back. He's got 12 HP, so Lidless Stare isn't going to do the trick. Pull back and a regular shot or burst fire. Yeah, sure. Let's get that stratagem on us again. I guess I gotta move first. No, okay, there we go. Dodge. Beautiful. There's a stratagem. Burst fire. 6 shots, 65% chance to hit. I think that'll do the trick. It'll leave us with 2 action points with which we can use Bring It Down on who? Nobody, because we're not close enough to anybody. And I guess that's okay. So why don't we go ahead and get Grand Strategist activated instead. And now our Burst Fire will do, what, 8 shots, 45% chance to hit? Yeah, I'll take it. Let's go for it. Come on, baby, please. Down you go. There it is. Beautiful. Couple of extra shots, but you know what? It's fine. What else were we doing with them anyway? And no one's in range for any of our abilities or anything, so we'll end our turn there and flip over to Argenta, who I think will get the finishing salvo. Let's go ahead around the bend and, yeah, Burst Fire. 72% chance to hit with 4 shots. This guy's got to go down, right? This has got to be it, right? Here. Controlled Burst instead, so we don't actually hurt ourselves by mistake. And let's get our job done here. Let's go. Nice. Love it. Clean. Done. Wow. That was a serious engagement. That was a serious engagement. Let's go ahead and see what loot there is to see. And there is a lot of it. A bunch of chain knives that I don't think we'll be picking up. 9 to 11 damage. Plus 10 to parry, minus 10 to enemy weapon skill when hit. That's just like a sword, so that's irrelevant. We got flak armor. This is also going to be irrelevant to us because we have better armor across the board. We've got, what, chain swords, regular chain swords over here. They don't really compete with our elite chain swords or our Omniscient's axes or any of that stuff, so we'll leave those behind. And a bunch of regular axes as well. My god, I feel like I'm having a seizure with the flashing of bright and dark. My apologies if you're feeling similarly, but that's all the loot. None of it worth picking up. Let's pack it all as cargo, sorry. And separately, it was pointed out to me that I missed this because of the art, and very much correctly identified that. But Abelard over here, was it Abelard? Was it Abelard, or was it Heinrichs who was using the Cloak of Shadows, which is I guess Xenotech. Now he is an Inquisitor. It's not like me to tell an Inquisitor what he can and can't use. But truth be told, right now I can't remember if it was the Cloak of Shadows or if it was the one we have on Abelard. I'm pretty sure it was the Cloak of Shadows. I'll check the comments again after I finish recording this episode. But if that is the case, I suppose I could remove the Cloak of Shadows from Heinrichs. In my head, if I were to logic why he's allowed to keep this thing despite my, rejection of Xenotech and everything, it's because he's a member of the Inquisition, and pretty sure what he says goes in that sense. Nonetheless, we'll keep it on him for the time being, but I will, yes, consider removing that off of him if we feel strongly enough about it. While we do have the inventory screen open, though, there was something else that I wanted to give to Cassia, right? If I recall correctly, we had a bunch of stim that she could probably make use of to get those extra action points, which would then allow her to not just get other people to use Bring It Down and Burst Fire, but then, maintain some action points for herself to use Burst Fire as well. So why don't we actually get a couple of stims in there? That should be good. Otherwise, I think we're okay. I believe some people had some empty slots. Oh yeah, our Rogue Trader has some empty slots. Let's get some frags in there. Let's get rid of our Xenotech grenades, the monofilament grenades. I don't like mistakenly pick those up, but oops. Let's put those away for the time being. Who else has empty slots over here? Oh, Argenta has one. Let's get you some frag grenades as well. And maybe we should actually use these frag grenades in the middle of combat probably a good idea to do so. Maybe we should use some medikits as well. The thing is, there's no actual, like, penalty for when somebody goes down, right? So I've not really cared so much. That's partly because of how our characters have been built, what kind of, like, abilities and stuff they have, and that's all well and good. But it would be nice if, even with, like, you know, the right traits and abilities and skills, being taken out in the middle of a battle should have some consequences. I don't know what exactly, but something. Because right now, like, yeah, I didn't have to care about Heinrichs. I would like to be in a position where I did have to care about him, outside of just, you know, role-playing it. Because even if I'm role-playing it, arguably it's like, he'll be fine. He's just knocked out. We have bigger things to concern ourselves with, like eliminating the threats, as opposed to trying to pick somebody up just because they're potentially going to get knocked out. You know what I mean? Anyway, we are done down here. We've picked up all the loot there is to pick up. Just going to check the map once more. Seems we're all good. So let's head on over to the Coronis Expanse map. My goodness. That was quite the fight. That was quite the fight. I enjoyed it very much. Apparently we left a couple of chain knives behind. Chain knives, rather, I should say, behind. Pack as cargo. And let's go, shall we? My goodness. Now, I'm still kind of on the lookout for... what was the system called? Cranach? Actually, where have we arrived? Let's figure this situation out first. Uncharted system has what for us? Oh, have we actually arrived at our... yes, we have. Alright, we'll deal with this first then. I did want to go to Kiavagama first, but hey, if this is en route, it just makes sense to do this first, right? So let's do this first. Master Helmsman Ravor says, Lord Captain. Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of the Von Valancius dynasty is finally at an end. Dargonus is straight ahead. We have received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their master will be arriving. Yeah, how can I deny them this, right? How can I deny them this? My subjects should exercise patience. I will go to Dargonus later. No. Tell Dargonus the rogue trader is coming. It will be done, Lord Captain. Now, in hindsight, I kind of wonder if I should have lied and said, nah, I'll come later, and then showed up anyway, just so I actually see what's going down, as opposed to having them prepare for my arrival. You know what I mean? Just to catch them out if necessary. But at the same time, if this is where I'm going to get coronated, they should probably be ready, right? Nonetheless, what do we have here? Make planetfall on Dargonus. Spiders in a jar. The Vox cast ends with a click. Why do you have to mention that? Why didn't we just end the dialogue with my previous click? Curious. Nonetheless, let's take a look at our journal here and find where'd it go. Spiders in a jar. The capital world of Dargonus is home to the high aristocracy of the Von Valancius trade empire. The power of any one of the noble families exceeds that of the colonial governor, and securing the complete loyalty of the nobility is an important step to legitimizing the authority of the new rogue trader. The capital world of the Von Valancius dynasty has been found and is awaiting the arrival of its sovereign. So what are you saying here? The capital world is home to the high aristocracy of the Von Valancius trade empire. The power of any one... Oh, I see. So, the high aristocracy of the Von Valancius trade empire isn't our, like, personal relations, but the high aristocracy of the entirety of our empire. Gotcha. And the power of these noble families exceeds the local colonial governor, and having their loyalty is important because they're more important than the local colonial governor. That's what I'm understanding over here. Okay, fair enough. Gotcha. Cool. Very curious as to what we're going to have to do to get people to like us. But over to these rocky, lava, and gas giant worlds first, and then we'll make our way over to Dargonus. So, rocky world, what do you have for us today? Let's begin a scan. I hope for the best here. Got a little bit of power crystals. Sure, I'll take that on. And again, running treacherously low on mobile extractium. Hopefully we'll be able to pick some up at Dargonus. It's the capital of a trade empire. I imagine we'll find some mobile extractium there. Hopefully we can afford it, I guess, is the more important statement to make. But this lava world over here has what for us? Nothing? Ooh, no, it has something. Intriguing surface topography. It is possible that the molten rock of the mantle poured out as a consequence of a natural cataclysm or a collision with a celestial body. Okay. Does anything come from that? Nothing? No? That's it? Alright, fair enough. It's worth giving him the time to think up something more important to say. Over to the gas giant now. What do we have here? Go ahead and scan away. And Nothing. Okay, interesting. Rather dead system outside of our capital, I suppose. Let's make our way to it. Dargonus, we're coming home. This is obviously going to go sideways. All right, get your bets in. Let me know in the comments. Do you think we're going to get ambushed when we make Planetfall again, or is this going to be an actual safe welcome party? Note it down in the comments right now. Let's see what happens as we make our way over to Dargonus. My bet says this time things are going to be calm. We're not going to get ambushed right when we make landfall. Maybe shortly thereafter, but not right when we land. You get your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to hit accept, and let's see how it actually plays out. We're so going to get ambushed, aren't we? It's just going to be like we can't even land. We get shot out the sky or something. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be a little surprised. Well, let's see, though. We'll see. Quite nervous about how things will play out in this so-called home of the Von Valancius trade empire. Oh, wow. An extremely uneventful landing. There's nobody even here to welcome us. And in fact, there's debris. What is going on? Why did that map just kind of jump forward? That was weird. A couple people here, and I can't actually even go back to where we were previously situated unless I use this screen. Fair enough. That was very weird. Again, folks, it is an alpha. Despite all of the mind-blowing depth that it has for an alpha, it is still an alpha, so you can expect some bugginess. Let's go ahead and make our way further down the path over here and have all these guards greet us. Glory to the great rogue trader, they say. Okay, good stuff, yeah. Good. Yeah, long live the rogue trader. Yeah, love it, absolutely. Adore me, yes. Glory indeed, yeah, beautiful. Bunch of aristocrats over here. Oh my lord, okay. This is quite the arrival. Okay, so there is a welcoming party, I suppose. It's not where we landed. Oh my goodness. This is quite grand, my lord. All right, love this. Yes, glory and greetings. I wish there was a walk option. I wish I could walk down and enjoy the grandeur of all this, but alas, we must jog down, I suppose, with Abelard up front. Let's go. Okay, this is a little over the top, but I enjoyed it. Clementia, Worsarion, and Achilles Scalander, I suppose, are the two most important people on this planet. Worsarion is a familiar last name. That's Abelard's last name, so I'm very curious about the connection here. Nonetheless, I think it's time for a conversation. Good curtsies and bows. The Emperor protects. Welcome home, your lordship. The stately woman in a long, full-dressed uniform makes a graceful curtsy. Her short, graying hair does not obscure her stern features. I'm Clementia Worsarion, Court Chancellor of the Von Valancius dynasty. On behalf of all of Dargonus, please accept my deepest condolences on the untimely passing of Theodora von Valancius. Her departure is a terrible blow to us all, but as one star expires, another always flares to life. And, although still overcome with bitterness and grief, your subjects hope that you will become the trade dynasty's guiding light in these trying times. Clementia. Abelard offers a reserved nod. She nods in return, and the lines on his brow soften ever so slightly. The young man quickly brings a respirator to his burnt face and bows his head courteously. His raven-black hair veils his burns and skull implants, and his thin metal fingers creak quietly as he offers a welcoming gesture. Achilles Scalander, Secretary at the Administratum Department. I hope your journey to Dargonus was not darkened by unwanted troubles. There was plenty of unwanted trouble, thank you very much for asking. The Emperor protected us on our journey through the stars. It was terrible. I did not realize my domain security was so illusory. Ouch. We had some incidents, but those are irrelevant at this moment. I will say, kudos to the game for using this spelling of domain. I quite like it. Makes me think of Crusader Kings 2. But no, we will say the Emperor protected us on our journey through the stars. Achilles makes a sign of the Aquila. And may he remain merciful to us till the end of time. Does your lordship wish to survey the grounds? Or perhaps we could state your curiosity by answering any questions you might have. Governor Urban Drivestem has been notified of your arrival on Dargonus and will visit the planet shortly. The preparations for the official visit are well in hand, but your lordship still has plenty of time before the meeting. Can we bring up Clementia's last name? Are we really that Are we really that daft? Do we not know what's going on over here? Why isn't the governor here with you to greet me is an important question. I would like to rest before the meeting. Where are my chambers? Now, why isn't the governor here with you to greet me? Apologies, your lordship. Governor Drivestem's residence is on the other side of the world, by the administrative palace of Dargonus. We sent word as soon as you entered the system, but it takes time to travel the great distance of your domain. Don't fluff me up like this. Logic check succeeded. Chancellor Wersarian appears unruffled, but you cannot shake the thought that the governor's lateness is a subtle political gesture designed to test the limits of what is acceptable when it comes to interacting with a new rogue trader. Yes, of course, I'm no fool. I know what this is. This is a play. It's a power play. And I'm not allowed to say anything about it? Ridiculous. Now, hold on a moment, Clementia. What did you say your last name was? Clementia nods politely. You heard correctly, your lordship. I am of House Wersarian, Lord Abelard's granddaughter and direct descendant. Oh, granddaughter. Oh, okay. That's actually... I knew they were related, obviously, but, you know, I can't tell her age from up over here or from the lacking portrait, so, cool. All right. Dang, all right. The succession of service is an effective good. It grants new generations understanding of their function within the mechanism. Chancellor Wersarian has held her position at the von Valancius court for many years. She earned Lord Captain Theodora's respect through acts of great perseverance. There is no room for doubt. Blood had nothing to do with it. Abelard, your assessment of the people under my charge is something I will always take with a grain of salt. Because, that last governor didn't play out so well. But I'm sure we can trust her. Because once bitten, not twice shy, I suppose. The Emperor blesses those who strengthen humanity's domain through their deeds. You have reason to be proud of your progeny. That's a nice thing to say. In a very, not nice kind of a way, truth be told. Easy, Abelard, I was simply asking. Time will tell, Seneschal. Oh, boy. In public, in front of all these people? Come on, I'm not like that. I'm not that uncouth. All that concerns me is the prosperity of my trade empire. No. The Emperor blesses those who strengthen humanity's domain through their deeds. You have reason to be proud of your progeny. Do not forget who I prioritized in my backstory, right when that pleasure planet was attacked. I understand the ways of the 1%, as it were, and the nepotism and cronyism that comes with it. You have reason to be proud of your progeny, Abelard. Abelard looks at you in surprise, but then immediately puts on an air of indifference. Thank you, Lord Captain. I would like to rest before the meeting. Where are my chambers? They're very close, just down the hall. That is also where the study and the audience chambers are. Achilles' face brightens with a pearly white smile, restoring some of his former good looks. Lady Theodora's study has remained locked since her last departure, but, on account of your arrival, we've arranged for it to be tidied up. It is ready whenever you may need it. Very well, you're dismissed. I apologize for my bluntness, but I have a request to make. Perhaps before the meeting takes place, the illustrious Lord Captain could spare a few minutes for a conversation with me. Achilles bows his head. I'm certain that you will find my report on the state of affairs in the von Valancius trade empire most useful. He provides me with a cracked Xeno chest. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is that a gift? You give me Xeno artifacts as gifts? You have much to learn about me, Achilles, but very well. Clearly, something's afoot. Clearly, he wants to intercept us before we speak with the governor, because something is up around these parts. Let's end our dialogue here, and see what comes next for our quest. As I guess we're loading into the palace itself, or unloading all these guys who are here to welcome us. Now, we are actually on our own. Our party is not with us, so that's rather interesting. It doesn't happen often. I was gonna say it typically only happens when we're safe, but that's not true, because you'll remember when we fought those Slaneshi demonettes, we were on our own at first. Also, clearly there's heresy afoot. This guy is carrying an invisible weapon, and he himself has now disappeared. So something's up. I'm obviously joking, for the record. Let's take a look at our journal really quickly and take a peek at what? Spiders in a jar. So Achilles Scalander has requested a private audience. Oh, it seems as though we have to do this, where it's not an option. Very well. The throne room at Palace von Valancius. Dargonus Mundus Valancius. Alright, well, let's head on over to the throne room then, I guess. Not much to see. Is that Jay? What's she doing here? I assume everyone's got their own place that they're hanging out at. Oh man, look at that. That's dope. There's Jay. Some aristocrats. We have a script in High Gothic etched along the rim of the fountain. A prayer to the God Emperor for the prosperity of the Von Valancius dynasty. For those of you that are unaware, High Gothic is like, I guess you could think of it like Latin in this world. A bit more hoity-toity and typically reserved language, if memory serves me correctly. These guys seem to be arguing about something, but let's take a look at this fountain instead, shall we? Glinting in the light, the coin falls into the clear water and sinks to the bottom. Oh, I guess I just... fair enough. Ooh. Kiava Gama's messenger, head of Kiava Gama's delegation. What do we have here? Not what I was expecting to see. Let's speak to them. May the Omnissiah bless the Von Valancius dynasty. That's all you have to say? What's going on at Kiava Gama? Your lordship. Oh, really? That's it? What's going on at Kiava Gama? No answers to be found here, it seems. Alright, very well. A little curious as to, you know, that's strange to me. That's strange. I should be able to interact with them and get something. There's a shady character up over here. Let's see what that's about. And what is this about? My goodness. Success is measured in blood. What? What? Joy your enemies? I can't read that bottom line. Anyway, let's take a look at the shady character over here. What a lovely day it is, your lordship. Your presence only makes it better. Yeah, that's shady for sure. I don't trust a word out of that guy's mouth. Alright, let's head on in and see what the throne room, I suppose, has to offer us. Tech priest clerk. Or actually, let's head on down this way first, just to investigate what else there is to investigate. Yanis messengers. So these guys are just here to represent our colonies, I suppose. Fair enough. Our major colonies. A living, fruit-bearing tree in the heart of a hive world is a fantastical sight. They probably use a lot more water to tend to this tree than the average Dargonus citizen can hope to receive in their daily ration. Very well, so Dargonus is a hive world. Fair enough, lesson learned. Look at that suspicious behavior over here with this guard too. Nonetheless, let's go and see what our palace has to offer us. Couple guards over here, nothing up there. Nothing up here. Alright, cool. Let's make our way to the Von Valancius Palace. Lots of long lives. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We got an aristocrat over there. More aristocrats over here. Buddy over here. What are you about? Knew there'd be something here. Welcome, your lordship. Let me inform you of the location of the chambers on your dynastic estate. Yes, but make it quick. Don't have time to dally. I love how long it takes to load up the messages. Come on. Come on. There's nothing on screen for me right now. Can I move? I can't move. He's just loading his next thoughts, I guess. I believe in you, buddy. If your lordship wishes to rest after your long journey, then your personal chambers are up the stairs and on the right. God, he took so long to speak. I lost language skills. My intelligence trait dropped. Waiting for him to keep speaking. Okay, come on. Where are you pointing? If you need anything, whatever your soul desires, I'll be right next to your chambers, eagerly awaiting your orders. Okay, sounds good. Leave me be now. I can figure the rest out on my own. There we go. Again, I'm sure they'll fine-tune the timings on those conversations and stuff in the final build of the game. This is just an alpha, but I do find it rather hilarious. Is there anything down over here that's worth investigating? Nope. A bunch of more greetings and your lordship. Sounds good. Head on up. Just to take a look around. I mean, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. What do we have here? A fine painting and an expensive frame. Good. I love to see it. Servitors, guards, can't go in there. Alright. Some beautiful statues. Lots of purity seals and stuff. Great, great, great. Just taking a look. Oh, there is something over here. I wasn't paying attention to what that guy was saying, so I don't actually know where this door leads. Gonna go through. In we go. And these my chambers. This looks like my office for sure. Oh, this is glorious. Holy crap. What do we have here? A sturdy safe equipped with several bizarre mechanisms. Okay, what's behind this door? Balcony, it seems? Yes. Well, that's cool. I wish you could actually see something, as opposed to this black void of nothingness. I wish there was a sight to see. What do we have here? Oh, that's just a safe, except from the outside. Okay, fair enough. And what does my table look like? This antique piece of furniture is obviously well cared for, but its surface is still covered with lots of scuffs, scratches, and stains. Traces of the previous rogue traders who sat at this table. That's kind of cool. It's cool to have that kind of history. And you know what? This table looks really cool as well. I wouldn't mind actually having a table like this in my own life. It's a little gaudy and over the top, but it's pretty cool. What do we have here? There's a faint mark in the dust on the mantelpiece, which was likely left by a glass. So people have been using this space then for various activities, I suppose. The leather covers bear the names of the authors, mostly philosophers and theologians from Dargonus. The spines of the books are trimmed with gold. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Very lavish, very high-end, very lavish. I like it. I like it. Stuff I'm used to, I'm sure, based on my own past. What do we have up over here? According to the inscription on the statue, this is a gift from House Gaprak to the von Valancius dynasty. Very well. Nothing else worth checking out over here? No, let's keep going. I guess this is where all of our friends are. Got Cassia up over here. A few more folks up and around these parts. Thought I saw them all on the map here. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, interesting. Oh, and Clementia is over here as well for a conversation. And I imagine the other man is not too far away either. We'll seek him out first just to have that conversation with him and see what he has to say to prepare us. And then perhaps we'll engage with Clementia and, well, that governor when he eventually makes his way over. But folks, this is where we're going to go ahead and call it a session. I feel like this is a nice note to end things on, arriving at whatever this podium is, I suppose. It looks like a podium, I suppose. Nonetheless, folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a big difference in just letting me know what you're enjoying on the channel. Separately as well, of course, as I said earlier, if you've been really enjoying this series, you might want to consider becoming a channel member or patron. Links to both of those are in the description down below. Or again, there is the option of leaving a super thanks, pressing the heart button right next to the join button below the video. On that note, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. They'll keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.